Hi, welcome to this episode of Herald Cafe. Today we've got an interesting guest who is a young Goan who has done a trek of Everest Base Camp. Please meet Miss Gunjan Narvekar. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
You are all of 12 years old. Tell us the inspiration about going to Everest Base Camp.
Well, my father himself is like a traveler. He goes to various places.
Mhm.
So in that thing, I also was like, when I was small, that is,
Mhm.
I was like, even I want to go because I was mostly at my house. I
Mhm.
did not go out that much. So I was like, even I want to go explore the world.
Okay.
But my mother was like, I'm too small.
Mhm.
So stay at the house and relax for some time. After when you get older, we'll go out to various different treks and all, whatever it is, adventures. My father would go to a place called Spiti.
Spiti Valley, yes.
Yes, Spiti Valley.
Yes.
He would go there every year. Sometimes he would take my mother. Sometimes he would go with he would go himself or with another person, whatever, his friends or somebody. So I also wanted to go over there. But my mother again it was too cold over there since
Yes,
she
of
had
course.
gone.
Yeah.
She was like, how will you manage? How will you manage? Then I had to that was my inspiration, my father.
Okay.
Father was the one who recommended me to do this EBC trek and all.
Nice. And he's still working in electrical department. He's
He is actually
PWD.
yes, PWD.
Okay,
He's a
yeah.
bureaucrat.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he works over there
Uh-huh.
and he's still
And when you said your father has recommended you, it is through some agency that you need to go to Everest Base Camp, or anybody can go. What is the process? What is the procedure?
I'm not sure how the process was as
Yes.
my father had done everything.
Okay.
But I had not taken any other, outside thing and all.
Okay.
My father was the one, so he did everything.
So before this Everest Base Camp trek, I know that it's very arduous trek. It's very tough trek, and you did in like peak of winters.
Yes.
Like, how did that came up about? Only I have heard people do it in summer months like April, May.
Yes.
And why did you want to do it in December?
Well, the thing is, during the Kedarnath trek, it was one of the treks I had done before this EBC trek.
Okay.
That was my first trek. It
Okay.
was like holy pilgrimage, but
Yes,
it
Kedarnath,
was
the
still-
temple, yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
So there we had gone, and it was my first time. So I was like very cold over there. I was quite upset because it was how cold,
Yes.
and I was like, I'm gonna do this
Mm.
during peak winter
Mm.
and just show that I can control the temperature and all. And my
Ah.
father also recommended that time, so we both just went with the flow.
Nice. And tell us about the trainings that you had to do, like how you acclimatize in there. That you can come back later. How you have acclimatized there. But since Goa is such a hot and humid temperature, and from there it's exactly opposite there.
Yeah.
What was the training that you had done?
Well, the thing is, my father was the trainer himself.
Okay.
He trained me everything. The first thing I would say is a speed for
Speed,
climbing.
okay.
Speed.
Okay.
So while climbing, we have to get the feeling, you have to keep up with the speed, with the group.
Okay.
So you can't get separated too much. If you get separated, you don't know the way from where to go.
True.
So you have to keep up with the speed. So he would make me walk for 3 times a day, like 90 minutes, 90 minutes, 90 minutes.
Okay.
3 times.
Okay.
And the speed would mostly be like 5 to 6 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that I would do roughly about 3 times, like I said. And total, sometimes it would be like 10 before. But after some time, gradually, it became 15 to 12 something. So like that it would become.
And with this training in the house,
Yes.
you have been able to cope up with the extreme cold temperatures
Yes,
there.
for
Any
that also.
discomfort you have?
Like that also he'll give me training.
Okay.
The speed thing is there,
Yeah.
but afterwards for temperature, he
Yes.
would put cold water in the bathtub. We have
Okay.
a bathtub, right?
Okay.
So in that he would make me sit. Then he would put like one bag of ice, which you get in the stores. He would dump one bag
Yes.
and make me sit.
Mm.
5 minutes before I could handle.
Mm.
Then I just would get up shivering.
Yes.
Then my father would help me calm down.
Mm.
Then after some time, like I said, gradually adjusted. Then he put 2 bags.
Okay.
Then again gradually
Okay.
adjusted, and then 3 bags.
Okay.
he would make me wear a wetsuit
Mhm.
and would make me keep my head and palms or hands above the water so it would not
Yes.
touch.
Yeah.
And he would gradually check my body temperature to
Mhm.
see if it was like dropping rapidly
Mhm.
or it was like fine.
Mm.
And if it was dropping, he would
Mhm.
immediately get me out,
Okay.
cover me in some blankets and all, pat me dry,
Yeah.
and just make me sit for
Yes.
some time.
So this training was for almost 5-6 months, you said, yeah?
Yeah. Continuous for 5-6 months before the trek started.
And a trek took you 3-4 days to reach Everest Base Camp from
No, not 3,
Kat-
4.
Yeah. Tell us
From-
about it more.
Let's see now. We've came from Goa. We went to Delhi.
Okay.
Delhi to Kathmandu.
Okay.
Then from Kathmandu we flew through the like small plane which is there
Mhm.
to Lukla. Lukla is where the trek starts.
Okay. Okay.
Then from Lukla to Everest Base Camp we
Mhm.
reached on 31st.
Okay.
So it was like that. From
Okay.
Lukla to Base Camp it was an 8-day trek. I think so. Yeah, 8 to 7 I guess.
And you had Sherpas and assistants and everybody. With you were in a team, right?
Yes.
16 people.
16 of us were there. 15 Indian and 1 foreigner.
Okay.
There was one Sherpa guide.
Yeah.
He was the main like trek leader.
Yes.
And then there was some other small minor people also to
Okay.
just carry some stuff
Yes. Yes.
like heavy baggage.
Of course. Yeah.
So that they would take and they would go.
Mm.
With us there was another team members.
Okay. And once you reached at Everest Base Camp, I was reading about your article, no, about you in that
Yes.
article, that you couldn't spend much time there. You need to come back to what, Kala Pathar?
Yeah.
What is that about?
See, from the base camp, many people think who have not done base camp, they
Mhm.
think that you can see Everest from there.
Okay.
But that is not the case.
Mm.
You see, you reach that boulder of the Everest.
Mm-hmm.
You reach there, but there is a one more mountain.
Mm.
I'm not sure the name of the mountain, though. Sorry.
Okay.
But behind that is the Mount Everest.
Okay.
So you cannot see Mount Everest. So you have to go to another place called Kalapatar.
Mm-hmm.
There I had gone also.
Mhm.
In the morning, 3 o'clock, you have to wake up,
Mm-hmm.
wear your head torch,
Mhm.
get fully packed, more
Mhm.
packed than usual because of the winds over there.
Mm-hmm.
And in the morning, it is like very cold. Colder
Yes.
than how it is in the like, what you say, 8 o'clock
Got
in the
it.
morning.
Yes.
2
yes.
to 12.
And the visibility?
Visibility and all headlight. If
Okay.
there's wind
Okay.
and fog, you cannot
Mhm.
see, so you have to
Okay.
go very slowly.
Yeah.
Kalapattar, it is very steep, like straight.
Okay.
So there are like small rocks on which you can climb.
And everybody is tied with a harness rope and stuff.
Not exactly, I think so, but they had gone on their own.
Okay. Okay.
We all had gone on their own. Some people did not come because like they were exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
So me, my father, and 4 to 5 more people, we all went.
Okay.
There, actually, we could not click much of the photos because of the cold. We have to
How so?
like see. You have to remove your gloves, right?
Oh,
to remove the
that way.
photos.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the cold with the jackets and all was feeling like freezing.
Yes.
And removing your bare hands,
Yeah.
you could like get frostbite and all.
Mm-hmm.
So we could not remove too much photos, and the watch and all had stopped working.
Because
They
of the
were-
temperature?
Yes, they had gone like mad. They were showing different temperature also.
Mhm.
Like my father had this good watch
Mhm.
which could show temperature, heart
Mhm.
rate and all.
Mm.
It was saying something else only.
Oh.
The time would get messed up.
Mm.
The temperature would go, God knows what, it would just go hi-fi. And then, yeah, we just did it somehow.
Hey,
And we reached.
I was just thinking, Gunjan, that you
Yes.
have already did Everest Base Camp and maybe the summit, it's not very far, the Mount Everest. Do you have any plans to go to that?
Yes,
Maybe when
I
you go a
have
little.
plans.
Yeah, you have plans?
But
Great.
in the future we will be able to see, because right now I'm still recovering from all these treks.
Of course.
I am not exactly right now stable enough to go.
Mm-hmm.
So in the future my father was saying we will do it. The
Very-
summit is in a future thing.
Yes, yes. All the best for that.
Yes, thank you.
And apart from Everest Base Camp and Kedarnath, you said, do you also trek in and around our Western Ghats, in and around?
I am not
Goa?
exactly trekked that much in Goa and all.
Okay.
When I go somewhere,
Hmm.
I go like out of Goa, because in Goa there are like minor treks.
There
right?
is, yeah.
So and for the
Moderate
school-
for you, huh? Easy for you.
Not exactly, I will say. I mean, I don't underestimate any trek.
That's a great
because
wisdom. Very nice.
You never know how it is.
Yes.
But the thing is, for me, I have school as well in
Okay.
7th standard.
Mm.
So like the school stuff and everything, I've like missed out on quite some stuff, and
Of
my
course.
exams are coming.
Yes.
Finals are there in April,
Mm.
but for now in February also I have exams. But coping up now.
Yeah. Also, the temperature difference now that you have come, you came back in January, you know,
Yes.
and this February, the huge temperature difference,
Yeah.
you know, it will take time for sure. Okay, now tell me your future plans. What do you want to become a mountaineer? You have any plans? What
I
is it?
actually want to become a doctor when I grow up.
Okay.
Exactly, a surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
But trekking will always be my side hobby.
Mm-hmm.
I will continue trekking
Mm-hmm.
till my passion is alive.
Great. And I think we are coming to the end of this show. The time is not much. And after you came back, did you get a lot of felicitation from the school and other
Yes.
places and all?
Actually, from EBC when we came,
Mm-hmm.
I think we came on 5th or something or 4th.
Okay, okay,
I had only like 2 days over there.
okay.
Then I went to the Chadar trek.
Chadar Trek is amazing. I have seen photographs of it.
Yes.
Wow, it's a frozen river.
Yes. And so I had only like 2 days. My school wanted to do like a grand felicitation for
Okay,
me,
yes.
but they couldn't do it because of the small amount of time I
Mm.
had. So I had gotten like minor this like congratulations and all.
Got it.
And this Prime TV you've seen, I think.
Yes,
so, right?
yeah,
The
yeah.
interview, that also short
Okay.
period of time only.
Okay.
But after I came from the trek from Chadar,
Mm-hmm.
I had gotten some time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that everything came. Like I was called for, we have a fest that Ganesh Chaturthi is there, right?
Yes.
In PDA colony we have a temple called Bal Ganesh. There
Mhm.
they keep like big shows
Mm-hmm.
where children show their talents.
Okay.
Over there they felicitated me again.
Great.
In the school, then grand sports day,
Mm-hmm.
and again for sports day of the government they also did it over there.
Okay. So before we say goodbye, any message you want to give to young friends if they want to pursue mountaineering, or how to follow their dreams? Because my last question to you was like, you always wanted to beat the extremities of winter, you know, that
Yes.
passion was there, that you said you got it from Kedarnath. Yeah. How to go through the obstacles and reach to where your passion is, you know, something on that, encouragement to the young students.
Well, I would like to say that if anybody of you all want to like pursue mountaineering, you can always try. However, never underestimate a mountain, no matter how easy it is.
Mm-hmm.
The mountain is just allowing you to pass through it. It can just turn against you whenever you want. But for minor treks, I would recommend for beginners who are like, you know, just starting. And any other passion anybody has, they can always go for it. You know, for this beginning of their new hobbies. Like I am. The
Yes.
mountaineering is my hobby.
Mm.
But like I said, I wanted to become a surgeon, so that is also there. You can always pursue your passion and make it your career as well.
Yes, why not? Thank you, Gunjan, for your time. And these are very wise words, that when you say the mountains are allowing you to pass, you know, you are like intruding into the mountain. You know, if the mountain welcomes you, you can do it, and never
Yes.
underestimate. Wise words. I hope you grow big and do more
Thank
such
you very
treks.
much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Here was Gunjan Narvekar, and we'll see you next week.